On the 27th of January 1945, Soviet soldiers from the 322nd Rifle Division liberated the Auschwitz Birkenau concentration camp near the Polish city of Oswiecim. They met some resistance from the remaining Nazi troops in the city, but by 3 p.m. had captured the main camp and Auschwitz II Birkenau. By the end of 1944, the Soviet Union was making significant gains against the Nazis on the Eastern Front. As a result, SS Chief Heinrich Himmler ordered the end of gassings across the Reich and the systematic destruction of written records. Approximately 65,000 prisoners were evacuated deeper into the Reich between August 1944 and January 1945, but tens of thousands of prisoners still remained in Auschwitz. Therefore, on the 17th of January, at least another 58,000 inmates were sent on a death march under armed guard. Of those who departed, around 20,000 made it to the Bergen-Belsen concentration camp. The advancing Soviet troops met some resistance from remaining Nazi troops in the Polish city of Oswiecim, but by 3 p.m. they had captured the main camp and Auschwitz II Birkenau. Due to the quick progress of the Red Army, some buildings, as well as thousands of inmates, survived. After the liberation, hospital facilities were established within the camp to provide medical treatment for the survivors.
There had been fierce fighting with German soldiers around the Monowitz part of Auschwitz and also at Birkenau and Auschwitz I. 231 Red Army soldiers would die fighting to liberate the camp around the local towns. The first part of the complex to be liberated was Auschwitz III Monowitz, the IG Farben slave labour element of the camp. A soldier from the 100th Infantry Division of the Red Army entered the camp at 9 a.m, and later the 60th Army of the 1st Ukrainian Front would arrive in Auschwitz I and Birkenau around 3 p.m. Upon the first liberators entering Auschwitz III, it was said that the Red Army soldiers threw strangely embarrassed glances at the sprawling bodies and the battered huts and at those few still alive. They did not greet us, nor did they smile. They seemed oppressed, not only by compassion, but by a confused restraint, which sealed their lips and bound their eyes to the funereal scene. It was that shame we knew so well, the shame that drowned us after the selections, and every time we had to watch to submit to some outrage.
We are fighting a war against Russia and not against each other. Yes, we have to do more to defend Ukraine. Yes, we have to do more also on tanks. But the most important and the crucial part is that we do it together and that we do not do the blame game in Europe, because we are fighting a war against Russia and not against each other.